Hi, my name is Chicken God or Dog in the Rain or whatever I want to call myself in the future. Maybe you might even know me as Issa, but I'm going to yap about my show. Hopefully it makes it popular. If not, then it's just something I can look back on in the future when I am popular. But, so I'm going to start off with I have my main 6 voice actors. I have 3/4 of my background character voice actors. Most of them are going to be singing for my 7-minute song and have only one line, but that's okay. That's okay. I will be voicing one of the main 6 because I don't want to stress out other people, and I want to make sure that I'm not stressing out my main 5, technically. Which, speaking of which, I will say main 6, but 5 of these people were best friends before the show even started, and the 6th person is kind of there for the first episode, but they're the main 6, okay? So I'm going to start off with Ethan and Bella. They were the first 2 characters I made. I made these characters COVID times, 2020, 6 years ago now. I was either a freshman, no, I was in middle school. So some of the ideas may seem cringy, but stick with me. So Ethan and Bella. Ethan is like a bad boy out in public, but with his friends he's super chill. He's kind of based off of Sam from Undertale and Jax from The Amazing Digital Circus, except for I didn't watch The Amazing Digital Circus when I first created this character, but very similar, which actually I'm really worried that the ending of my show is going to be similar to the ending of the Amazing Digital Circus, because some of the plot seems kind of similar, but I didn't watch The Amazing Digital Circus until I already wrote the script. Well, I watched the first episode and then I was inspired to write the script, but it wasn't really like based off of that, if that makes sense. So yeah, main 6. Now Bella is sweetheart. She had to raise her siblings basically, so she knows how to be responsible. She's like the mother of the group, but she also can be very much the child of the group. She's very immature sometimes, but she's like a mixture of both of those. She's very caring and loving and outgoing and all that. Then the next 2 were Evan and Olivia. Olivia's first name was Isabella because they're kind of based off of me, but we don't talk about that. And Evan is a selective mute. He talks only to his best friends in private, and it may only be a couple of words. He has autism, so that kind of like ties into it a little bit. His parents are rich, so they don't really know about it. They aren't really involved in his life. Olivia is kind of the opposite of Ethan, and she's kind of rude to the group, but chill out in real life, if that makes sense, but they still love her, okay? Part 2, later. Go to my channel for part 2.